Okay, good afternoon. I'd like to call to order the regular meeting of the Board of Public Works for October 24th, 2018. Roll call.
Val Gomez.
Present.
William Allen.
Present.
Weena Guzman.
Present.
Okay, we have, under minutes, we have the special meeting of September 17th, 2018. Entertain a motion to approve as written.
So move.
Second.
Roll call.
Val Gomez.
Yes.
William Allen.
Yes.
Weena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, we have no correspondence. We'll move on to new business. First item on our agenda, opening bids for Roxana Park fence.
Okay, so we have 3 bids. Yep. First one's from Fence Masters, Inc., located 2400 Cottage Grove Avenue, Chicago Heights. Okay, so to provide and install 1,053 feet of 6 feet high black Ameristar fence, total cost $77,903. To provide and install pillars, $5,700, and then to take away and haul away existing chain link, $2,955. Next is Royalty Construction, located 429 Creamville Lane, Crown Point. Total cost $141,926. Last is from Acorn Fence and Construction, Inc., located 2041 164th Street, Hammond, Indiana. Total cost $162,100. Okay, so that is it for the Roxana fence, park fence bids for them. So we'll just take them, make copies, provide them to Myra for a recommendation for the next meeting.
Okay, Myra's not here?
No.
No one from the park department?
Nope.
Okay, as it's our practice, that department will review the bids to ensure everything is proper, and then we'll get back with a recommendation in our next meeting. Okay, we'll move on to opening bids for Homerly Reconstruction from Engineering.
Okay, first is from Walsh and Kelly, located 1700 East Main Street, Griffith, Indiana. Total bid price $2,136,330.60. 2136330.60. Award criteria figure $2,106,421.97. 2106421.97. Next is Rex Construction, located 700 Schiller Avenue, Schererville, Indiana. Total bid price $2,196,604.75. 2196604.75. Award criteria figure $2,162,777.05. 2162777.05. Next is Hassey Construction, located 10 Lincoln Avenue, Calumet City. Total bid price $2,480,000, 726. 2480726. Award criteria figure $2,442,522.82. 2442522.82. Okay, and then so that concludes Homerly.
Okay, so the Homerly reconstruction, that'll be reviewed by engineering department?
Yes.
And you'll get back to the recommendation next meeting?
Yes.
Okay, next on our agenda, we have Walsh Reconstruction, 148th to 149th. This is from engineering.
First is from Grimmer Construction, located 2619 Main Street, Highland, Indiana. Total bid cost $1,126,509.90. 1126509.90. Award criteria figure $1,109,161.65. 1109161.65. Next is Rex Construction, 700 Schiller Avenue, Schererville, Indiana. Base bid $1,196,126.25. 1196126.25. Award criteria $1,177,705.90. 11777.05.90. Next is Hassey Construction, 10 Lincoln Avenue, Calumet City. Total base bid $1,138,000. 1138000. Award criteria $1,120,474. $80. 1120474.80. sorry. Okay. Reith and Riley Construction, located 7500 West 5th Avenue, Gary, Indiana. Base bid $1,107,635.62. 1107-635.62. Award criteria $1,079,612.44. 1079-612.44. And so that is it for Wall Street Construction, 148 to 149.
Okay, and the bids are read, so you're going to review these and get your recommendation next meeting?
Yes.
Okay, next on our next item is Wall Street Reconstruction, Kosciuszko Boulevard to 149th Street.
First is Grimmer Construction, 2619 Main Street, Highland, Indiana. Base bid $2,277,152.40. 2277152.40. Award criteria is $2,242,084.25. 2242084.25. Next is Rex Construction, 700 Schiller Avenue, Cherville, Indiana. Base bid $2,215,377.35. 2215377.35. Award criteria $2,181,260.54. 2181260.54. Next is Hassey Construction, located 10 Lincoln Avenue, Calumet City. Base bid $3,416,553. 3416553. Award criteria $3,363,938.08. 3363938.08. Okay, Reith and Riley Construction, located 700 West 5th Avenue, Gary, Indiana. Total bid $3,245,930.41. 3245930.41. Award criteria is $3,161,860.82. 3161860.82.
Final one?
And that's the final one.
Okay, so Engineering Department, you will review these bids and get back to us next meeting with your recommendation?
Yep.
Okay, next meeting.
Pardon me?
Yeah, there's an alternate involved. Can you read the alternates? Combine both
Okay, which one are you looking at right now?
I'm looking at Reith and Riley.
Okay.
For Walsh Avenue reconstruction from Koski Boulevard to 149th Street. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, wait, no. Okay, so I see the award criteria. That's the award criteria. What's this further back in? Yeah, I'm not really seeing it. Okay. Yeah, it shows the... Okay, so what I see here is the... Okay, yeah, for the single bid, I don't see the base bid, but it states the award criteria figure, and then I see the alternate number. And it's just a award criteria figure as well. I'm not seeing where the...
Base bid, the award criteria, documentation, and the alternate of the award criteria figure
Okay.
at the bottom of the bid price sheet.
Okay, so for the single bid, as stated here, $2,087,798.22, and that's for the award criteria number. And then if I continue for the alternate number one, I have the award criteria figure being $3,161,860.82, and then now I see a base bid number of $3,245,930.41. And so, am I supposed to see a base bid number for the single bid as well?
Yeah, there should have been.
Okay, I'm not seeing one for the single bid. Everything is itemized, there's just no total at the bottom. Only the award criteria. I guess I should just go back and read them all then, or should I just tally them up, send them out?
No point rereading.
Okay, so,
I'd like to read the alternates on the other. Right, I don't
Okay.
think you read my alternate.
okay.
That's the Koski one, right?
Okay, Grimmer Construction. From Koski to 149th.
There's that one, and there's also a alternate, which is combined both wall jobs. Not the only one.
There should be basically two separate bids in there. There's two separate bid tabs.
William, there's two scheduled prices.
Okay.
The first one says base bid on top, there's a total, and then an award criteria. The second one at the top says alternate one, is a combination of all four ones. It'll have a total and then check one.
Okay. Let's see, base bid, $2,277,152.40. Award criteria, $2,242,084.25. Alternate one, Total was $3,384,967.65. Award criteria is $3,332,839.15.
Read around for Rex also.
Yes. Okay, so that's that for that one. Okay, Rex Construction, 700 Schiller Avenue, Cherville, Indiana. Okay, base bid, $2,215,377.35. Award criteria, $2,181,260.54. Alternate 1, base bid, $3,296,707.30. 3296707.30. Award criteria, $3,245,938.02. 3245930.02. And then Hassey Construction, 10 Lincoln Avenue, Calumet City. Okay, base bid $2,300,316. 2300316. Award criteria $2,264,891.13. 2264891.13. Alternate 1, base bid $3,416,553. Award criteria $3,363,938.08. Okay. Sorry about that.
We don't know what Reed Riley's base bid price is.
No, unless I get a calculator out.
What base bid, what's Reed Riley's base bid price?
Okay, we're going to, our engineering department will review these documents, ensure everything's proper, and then you'll come back with your recommendation next meeting. Okay, that concludes our opening for bids. We'll move on to Mad Bomber Fireworks. This is from the marina. This is for the firework display for a 125-year celebration, an amount of $5,000. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So the services were provided to your satisfaction? Everything
Yes.
went well?
Yes.
Okay, any questions or comments on this item?
No.
None.
There being no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve from the marina firework display from Mad Bomber for our 125-year celebration, amount of $5,000.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Weena Guzman? Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Don't I have another item on the agenda?
Yeah, I think we have it,
BBI? Oh, it's not together.
yeah, everything's all.
So it's on there, but it's later?
Let me see where you got it.
It's on page 2.
Since we have you there, Natalie,
Oh, thank you. Thank God.
This is a BBI band performing at the senior Christmas party at Ameristar Casino. For the record, we're moving this item up. It was on our agenda on our second page. We're moving it up. This is the city is paying $4,000 for contractual services.
That's correct. That's $4,000. The total will be $8,000, but the other part will be a reimbursement of a deposit that's being made by a third party, and I don't have that agreement yet.
Okay. Are there any questions or comments on this item? This is supposed to be on December 6, 2018. Any questions or comments? No? There being no further questions or comments, turn to a motion that we approve the BBI ban agreement for our senior Christmas party at Ameristar Casino in the amount of $4,000. And there will be the other document coming in?
I'm sorry?
There's another document, you said that?
Yes, in fact, I just got it today, so that's why I didn't make this meeting. For a third party, Lewis, who's done business with us before, is paying the deposit, so I have his signed agreement today, so it'll be on the next meeting. But they needed at least a signature with us, some sort of contract, so that they would lock in our date.
Okay, understood. There be no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve this agreement.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next on our agenda, we have our compliance report on our community center site 2 and Larson Danielson.
Esperanza Ceja Ramirez, Compliance Manager. The project I'm going to be covering is for the East Chicago Community Center Site 2 on Guthrie Street. The management organization overseeing the entire project is the Skillman Corporation, and this is to report on the general contractor, who is Larson Danielson Construction. The original awarded contract was $2,700,099. Since then, this report covers all the way through the end of June 2018. We've received 4 change orders, which accumulate to the amount of $105,365. Therefore, the new adjusted contract amount is $2,805,464. I'm sorry, $2,805,464. Once again, the report covers since the beginning of the contract through June 2018. This accumulates total hours for 12 contractors. Aside from the 12 contractors, we have 3 specialty contractors who are also awarded side contracts. Potential residential damages accumulate to $115,023.86. The EEO component accumulates to $2,970.11. which brings us to a total potential damages of $117,993.97. That is all.
Okay. And as always, this is an informational.
Yes.
There's no motion necessary.
I also want to make a note to the board that I will be providing at our next board meeting an overall tally of the different state and city awards that I'm covering, so we can have an idea what's been awarded and what's been paid out, etc. All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next item on our agenda is a spot shotter proposal from the police department. I believe this is an annual cost, police department project that they approve in the amount of $148,838. Amanda?
That is correct. It's for an renewal for every year.
And you've been very satisfied with?
Most definitely.
Any further questions or comments?
No.
None.
Okay, there being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the spot shotter proposal with our police department amount of $148,838.
So move.
Second.
Just for the record, I didn't give my name. I was tied up with something on the phone.
Okay, correct.
It was rude. My name's Louis Arcuri,
And rank is commander.
commander for the police department.
Thank you.
Anything else? Thank you.
Okay, next on our agenda, we have from Midwest Electric,
Roll call?
Oh, roll call? Sorry.
Vidal Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay. Next, we have from Miss West Electric for George Park from the Planning Department.
Good evening, Milton Reed.
This is for new service and electrical power at George Park in the amount of $75,930.
Okay, this is in relation to the stage work out at George Park Beach.
And this is just working with NIPSCO to establish electrical power, 400 amps to the stage.
Are there any questions or comments on this proposal from Midwestern Electric?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the proposal from Midwest Electric for George Park to furnish materials and labor to complete the George Park project. This is for a stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Vidal Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have also from Midwest Electric. And this is also from Planning Department. This is for a new 600 amp panel and cabinet in the parking lot.
Yes, we would ask that that you would approve this proposal as listed from Midwestern Electric. The details are pretty much spelled out in your board packet.
So 600 amps using the existing NIPSCO transformer close to the casino to provide for vendors to have electrical capabilities for events over at the lakefront.
Saying the total job cost is $23,986. Any further questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Midwest Electric's new 600 amp panel and cabinet in the parking lot at the Marina in the amount of $23,986.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Vidal Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Next we have Midwest Electric Repair. This proposal, I believe this is the Block Stadium.
Yes, this is, we had some damage done to the site.
Good afternoon, Keith Selvey, Director of Public Works. Yes, this before you is the damage that was done by the vandals that removed the copper from the lights that are actually out at Block Stadium. You should have two proposals there before you that outline the cost to get that
And
particular.
you're recommending Midwest because they're lower at $13,980?
Yes.
Okay, and you do have Heck at $18,000.
I think it's the same.
Okay. Any questions or comments on this proposal?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve the Midwest Electric, their proposal to repair. This is the lighting at Block Stadium, right? Am I
Correct.
In the amount of $13,980.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Vidal Gomez,
Yes.
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next on our agenda, here we have from Southern Bleachers Company. This is a change order number 1. This is also from planning. And this was due to the theft of material, I believe.
That is correct. And speaking on behalf of Marino, on or around that same time that the actual light fixtures were vandalized, we had some vandals come in and actually remove some of the illuminate seating that was going to be used to actually finish out the stands. This change order will allow us to replace that stuff that actually was stolen.
And this amount is a lump sum of $14,240. or, wait a minute, the cost? Is it the 14,240 or the 17,515?
I think the total cost of the change order with additional things that they need is the 17,000. The 14,000 was the actual stuff that they actually removed.
You're asking for the 14,000 amount?
No,
The 17?
the 17. So
Okay.
we're asking to replace the things that were actually stolen, which I believe came to 14,000 and some change. And then there are some additional things that we want to put in that change order that we need.
Oh, okay, I understand now. So there's, besides the stolen material, there's other things.
Correct.
Okay, so the amount is 17,515 for this change. Any questions or comments?
None.
If there be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Southern Bleacher Company's proposal to repair the Block Stadium damage caused by theft in the amount of $17,515.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next on our item from
Mr. President, if we may, there are two add-ons for Planning Department on the back for Vavrick and Robinson Engineering.
Yeah, we actually have them at the end.
Okay,
Are you speaking on all those?
yes, I am.
I wasn't aware you were speaking on those.
Sorry about that, I mentioned
You
it.
see, we had them on the back, so we just added them.
Right,
I was going in order to this, so.
okay, well, I can wait if you'd like me to. I can wait.
Stadium and Robinson Engineering.
You can see, I had a numbering system which you guys are wrecking. Okay, we'll go with Vavrick first.
Yes, so this is the additional engineering work that was just left off the original scope. It would include the press box, which is basically necessary at the stadium to have the full engineering for the press box, and we would ask that you accept the recommendation of the planning department.
That's an amount of $7,650.
Yes.
Any questions or comments on architectural service change order request for Block Stadium press box?
None.
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Vavrick architectural service change order for the Block Stadium press box in the amount of $7,650.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, then we move on from Robinson Engineering from Block Stadium.
Yes,
Also for Block Stadium.
it was the impression of the city planner that the survey work was not adequate for the overall stadium project, and he is requesting Robinson Engineering to do top-down survey work so that they can go forward with in effect, the design by the other engineer. So we will make the recommendation for Robinson Engineering to get this survey work approved.
Okay, so this is for the survey and title commitment. Survey is $7,300, title commitment $1,000, so a total of $8,300. Any questions or comments on this proposal?
None.
Be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Robinson's proposal for this project.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
We can go back to where we were.
Yes, that should be it.
Those other two, I think, are the same from the front.
Yeah, I think they
Southern Bleacher.
were double on the agenda.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Anything else, Mitch?
Okay, now we're going to move on to outstanding invoices. We have from Midwest Electric for Planning Department.
Excuse me, Mr. President. Road salt should be
Oh,
under
sorry.
new business,
Yes.
if I may.
Okay,
What you have before you is the agreement between the state of Indiana and the participants, which are us, for the new pricing for salt for the 2008-2019 season. We are in the LaPorte in that district. So the new Cargill price that we will pay per ton will be $83.44.
and that's for treated salt?
That is correct.
We don't get untreated salt?
No, sir.
Okay. So this is just their price for this year?
Yep.
2018 into 19, I imagine?
So the price went up a little bit, so I wanted to make the board aware of it, so we start ordering.
Okay. Any questions or comments on update of the road salt contracts for the winter season of 2018 through 2019?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, or any motion that we approve Public Works price contract with the state of Indiana for road salt for the 2018 through 19 winter season.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Del Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman? Yes.
Okay, now we'll get to outstanding invoices. First is from Midwest Electric. This is from Planning Department. This is an amount of $3,980. It is dated from February 28 of 18.
Is this Midwestern Electric invoice? As I understand from the planning department, that this invoice just, to some extent, I don't want to say fell through the cracks, but it went to a different department than the approval department, and then when it finally got sorted out, just the time frame had passed. It is recommended, the work has been verified, it is recommended for approval, and we can get them paid. It was more of an internal paperwork shuffling that just took some time.
Okay, any questions or comments?
No.
None.
There being no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve the invoice from Midwest Electric in the amount of $3,980.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Del Gomez?
Yes.
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman? Yes.
Okay, next we have from Birdie Imaging Supplies, late invoice in the amount of $117, dated 6/15/2018.
Yes, this was a cartridge for one of our printers that we were trying a new vendor. The actual invoice got mislaid and it was not paid on time. We do have the cartridge. It isn't in the actual machine, so I asked that we pay.
Any questions or comments on this invoice?
None.
No.
There being no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve Birdie Imaging Supplies late invoice in the amount of $117.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Del Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman? Yes.
Okay, next we have from Mechanical Concepts. We have several invoices dated from 7/20/2018 through 7/31/2018, in the total amount of $23,548.15.
Yes, I can confirm that all the work was actually performed. There was an issue with some funds being transferred to make these payments. It has since been rectified, and I ask that we are allowed to pay them.
Any questions or comments on these invoices?
None.
No.
There being no further questions or comments, or to motion to approve Mechanical Concepts late invoices in the amount of $23,548.15.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Del Gomez?
Yes.
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman? Yes.
Okay, next we have from Menards, past due invoice, also from Public Works, in the amount of $24.94, dated 6/8/18. I believe it says here invoice was missed.
Yes, well, actually, it wasn't missed. It was actually paid, but it was actually short paid in an error. We did pay, the total invoice actually was $119.76. For some reason, we actually made a short payment of $94.79, which left a balance of $24.97 for a rake that we purchased from Menards. So I asked that we pay it. We've been using it, and it's working well.
Okay, any questions or comments?
None.
Being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve Menard's late invoice in the amount of $24.94.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes.
Willie Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman. Yes.
Thank you.
Next, we have from the building department, late invoices from Americo. And the amount, let's see, there's 28 invoices in the amount of that total $1,803.62. And one invoice dated 4/16/2018, amount of $3,423. Ready from the building department?
If I may, James was here, but people started to come for the Board of Safety meeting,
Oh.
so
He's out.
I can get him to come in.
Okay, is he in the hallway?
He's right in the hall.
He might not be in the hallway. He left? Okay. Okay, we'll table this unless he returns. Okay, we'll move on to, we have two late invoices from Regional Signs from the Park Department. One is dated 6/6/2018, amount of $750. And then we have one for 6/6/2018, amount of $625. These services were provided?
Yes. Myra Costa, Director of Parks and Recreation. These are signs for two of our community centers.
I think we need to say the reason.
Is there a reason why they were late to you?
Yes. The purchase order actually came from Public Works, and so the invoice was sent to Public Works, and they were just never paid.
Any further questions or comments?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the late payment for the Regional Signs. There are two invoices in the amount of $750 and $725.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
Willie Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman. Yes.
Okay. Myra, for record, we did open the bids for your fence, and so we'll get you that paperwork so you can review it, and then next week we'll come back with your recommendation.
Yes.
Okay, next item on our agenda is from Great Lakes Landscape Management. This is for installation of fall, winter, and summer decor. 12 large planters on Columbus Drive and 8 large planters on Chicago Avenue for a total of $12,840. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Any questions or comments on this project?
No.
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve proposal from Great Lakes Landscape Management Incorporated with our Park Department for our fall, winter, and summer decor, the amount of $12,840.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
Willie Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman. Yes.
Okay, next on our agenda, we have from Alert Alarm from the Park Department. This is, I believe, for the Martin Luther King Center. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. The fire system inside the MLK Center is really outdated, and it needs complete replacement, and it will cost us $4,995.
Okay, any questions on this proposal?
I'm sorry, what was the amount of that?
$14,995?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve from Alert Alarm proposal for the Park Department in the amount of $14,995 for the Martin Luther King Center alarm system.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman?
Yes.
Next we have from ECSIA, proposal. So if you could explain the proposal?
Yes. So earlier this year, we installed a shade system over at the greenhouse to help regulate the temperature inside the greenhouse where the aquaponics system is located. And this is the electrical work that is needed in order for the lights, the fans, and the shades to operate at the same time.
Okay, and this amount is $35,796.12. $35,796.12. You do have a second quote from Master Systems Electric for $36,500. So you're going with the lower quote, basically.
Correct.
Any questions or comments?
No.
None.
There be no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve the proposal from ECSIA for the Park Department in the amount of $35,796.12.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman?
Yes.
Next we have Spectrum Painting and Maintenance is also for the Park Department. And I believe this is for the greenhouse storage. The amount of $6,900. Is this for repairs of the greenhouse storage? Is that
Yes,
what it's for?
so there's 2 large storage rooms inside of the greenhouse employee area, and we need some painting, some repairs, and some electrical work there, some light fixtures to be changed.
Any questions or comments?
None.
No.
Okay, there being no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the proposal from Spectrum Painting and Maintenance in the amount of $6,900 for the Park Department.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman?
Yes.
Okay, next we'll come to proposal from Fence Masters for the Martin Luther King Center. This is from the Park Department. The amount of total $31,410 with 3/4 pickets, $27,280. You're asking for the $31,410 amount, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Any questions or comments on? Because the new fence is going to go around total.
There was old rotten wood fence that was taken down, and now the center is completely open, so we need to fence it up again. So we're going to, instead of putting up a wood fence, we're going to replace it with the iron fence, commercial iron fence.
Okay. Any questions or comments?
None.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve Fence Master's proposal for the Park Department in the amount of $31,410.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman?
Yes.
Next, we have Fence Masters, and this is for the greenhouse fence, with an amount of $6,915. Is this for repairs or replacing?
It's actually, we're going to be moving some of the fence, existing fence, to make room for a patio. So we need some of the existing fence to be moved, widen up a little bit, and we're also, they're going to add a couple panels.
Okay. Any questions or comments on this proposal?
No.
None.
There being no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve Fence Master's proposal in the amount of $6,915.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman?
Yes.
Next, we have a proposal from Calumet Waste and Recycling for the Roxana Community Center. This also from the Park Department. And this is an amount of $46,772. And I believe this is a sod installation.
Correct. We, I guess, shortened the parking that we had at the Roxana Community Center, and we want to extend the grass area. So we need dirt and sod. The parking, it has already, the new parking space has already been paved, but now we have a large area that's just completely empty. So we want to fill it up with dirt and sod.
And this, the size of the area, just for the record, is 21,548 square feet. Any questions or comments on this proposal?
None.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve. Okay, Waste and Recycling proposal for the Roxana Community Center Park area in the amount of $46,772.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Weena Guzman?
Yes.
Okay, next we have Acorn Fence and Construction, Washington Park, Cypress Garden. The amount of $10,800. Let's put a fence around the garden, or?
Correct. We had some orange snow fence there for the past 2 years. We have taken that down, and we want to put posts and chains to make it a little more easy for the eyes, rather than the snow orange fence that was there before.
Any questions or comments on this proposal?
None.
This is with Acorn. There be no further questions or comments, or intend motion to approve Acorn Fence and Construction proposal in the amount of $10,800.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Weena Guzman?
Yes.
Okay, next we have, this is from the Park Department. We have Christmas, this is Christmas Decor. That's, I believe, that's the name of the company.
Correct.
And we have several proposals. We have one for lights for monument sign on Columbus Drive. That's $4,694.82. We have lights for Kosciuszko Park, $3,660.58. We have lights for MacArthur Golf Course for $18,357. We have lights for Washington Park for $7,012.50. We have lights for Veterans Park in the amount of $16,973. These are all new Christmas lights, or it varies? Some are.
Kosky Park, Veteran Park, Washington Park, they're all existing. We already own the lights, so it's installation, and some repairs and replacements of some of the lights that the squirrels kind of bit and broke and we need to replace. MacArthur Golf Course, that's a new one. We are doing a skating rink over this winter, and we want to decorate with Christmas lights. And the monument sign on Columbus Drive, these are custom pieces that will be done for that sign.
And I believe Christmas Decor is the one that's been doing this for several years for our city. Am I correct?
Correct, and we're very happy with their service.
Okay, that's why we're using them continuously. Okay, are there any questions or comments on Christmas Decor proposals for our monument sign at Columbus Drive, Kosciuszko Park, MacArthur Golf Course, Washington Park, or Veterans Park? Any questions or comments?
None.
No.
There being no further questions or comments, we entertain a motion to approve Christmas Decor's proposal for our parks for this Christmas season.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Weena Guzman?
Yes.
Okay, next we have INA Painting, change order number 1 for Betsy Owens. If you could explain what the change order entails?
Yes, so we hired INA to paint the community center. In the initial proposal, we had only requested for them to paint half of the lower walls inside the gym. However, now that those lower walls have been painted, we noticed that the upper walls and the ceilings look bad, so we would like those to be painted as well.
Okay, so net increase of this change order will be $2,300. Original contract price was $23,450, and this brings it to $25,750. Any questions or comments on INA's change order number 1 for Betsy Owens?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve INA's proposal for change order number 1 for the Betsy Owens with the Park Department in an amount of $2,300.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes.
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman?
Yes.
Next we have from Artistic Visions of NWI. And this is the amount of $6,750. And this is for installation of garland and bows for 75 light poles.
Correct, so we do this every year. We decorate 75 light poles on Main Street and Chicago Street. They're just garland and bowls that they install, so they've done it for the past few years.
And you're satisfied with the work they do?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions or comments on the proposal from Artistic Visions?
None.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the proposal from Artistic Visions in the amount of $6,750.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman?
Yes.
Okay. Feel like I'm in the park department. Okay, next item on our agenda is a Cintas agreement.
This is Joe Allegretti, Corporation Counsel. This is a 2-year extension of the current Cintas agreement as amended. It's the state. It can be under the state statute. This can be extended without any competitive process because of a special purchasing method. This is a state contract, and we're piggybacking on the existing master state of Indiana agreement. 2-year term.
Questions or comments on this proposal, on this amendment?
No.
There be no further questions or comments, I entertain a motion to approve the Cintas amendment along with the State of Indiana Participation Agreement, which my office is processing. It will go along with this.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman?
Yes.
Thank you. Next on the agenda, we had a Marina breakwater rail painting, but that's been tabled, I believe, till next meeting. And then next on our item on our agenda is Indianapolis Boulevard water main from engineering.
The city's working with the Army Corps of Engineers. They are providing funding for the water main to be replaced on Indianapolis Boulevard. The bids came in, and the amount of money that we were putting towards the project, that base bid exceeded the original budget by $86,594.24 for 10 fire hydrants, and then 8 service lines to be replaced with the meter. And so we want to continue the project. We understand that this is an additional cost, and we would like to move forward. And we have the proper funding to do so.
You're asking for the approval of the additional $86,000?
Correct.
Any questions or comments?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, then entertain a motion to approve the Indianapolis Boulevard additional costs project in the amount of $86,594.24.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez?
Yes?
William Allen?
Yes.
Rena Guzman?
Yes.
Next, we have First Group Bike Pedestrian Facilities from Indianapolis Boulevard and to Kennedy Avenue from engineering.
This is an agreement between the LPA, which is us, City of East Chicago, and First Group Engineering, for design services for a new bike trail that goes from Indianapolis Boulevard to Kennedy Avenue. We have a separate project that connects Hammond's Trail that cuts across Koski Park to Indianapolis Boulevard, and this is just a second leg. We have funding, grant money to do this project, so money will be going towards this overall cost of $285,078.
Okay, any questions or comments on this proposal?
No.
There being no further questions or comments, entertain a motion to approve First Group Bike Pedestrian proposal in the amount of $285,078.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, next we have right-of-way applications for the Board of Public Works permit applications, number 18-02985 through 18-02994. Any questions or comments on these?
None.
No further questions or comments, or entertain a motion to approve Board of Public Works permit applications 18-02985 through 18-02994.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Yes.
Okay, and I believe we addressed all the add-ons that were on back there. So, we'll move on to old business. Is there any old business? Oh, James, you're back. I believe we had...
Miracle and the Times. Or is it the Times?
Outstanding invoice.
Outstanding invoices.
I think you have 29 of them, right?
First one was invoice from Americal, received 4/16/2018 in the amount of $3,423. This was for a change order with regards to the asbestos remediation that was done at the former Lincoln School.
That was for $3,423?
Yes.
You had two, one for $1,803.62, and the other one for $3,423, right?
Correct.
This is a Miracle. This is for the Times.
The Times is for $1,803.62.
Okay, I thought they were both, okay, you have them both on the same thing. Okay.
This is a Miracle. And these are all.
Are there any questions or comments on the Miracle or the Times late invoices?
No.
None.
You did receive the services.
Yes, we did. We're satisfied.
Okay, there being no further questions or comments, we entertain a motion to approve the late invoices from the building department.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman,
Yes.
Val Gomez.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, now, we move on to old business. We have no old business. We move on to other business. Is there any other business? I believe not.
No.
Our next regular meeting will be Wednesday, November 14, 2018 at 4 p.m. That concludes our business. I entertain a motion for adjournment.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Val Gomez,
Yes?
William Allen,
Yes.
Rena Guzman.
Okay, thank you.
I would like to call to order the City of East Chicago Board of Public Safety regular meeting, October 24th, 2018. We'll follow the agenda we have in front of us, starting with the Pledge to Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We will have the roll call.
Milton Reed,
Here.
Richard Chemzinski,
Here.
Thomas Davis.
Here. Is there a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes from September 26, 2018?
I make the motion.
Been moved and probably second. Any questions on the motion?
I have none.
If there are no questions, we'll take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. There is no correspondence. New business reports from our fire department.
Good evening, board members. Anthony Cerna, Fire Chief. I know we normally take care of business at the first monthly meeting, beginning of the month with public safety, but we had a promotional exam and the timing, the way it came out, so I have a letter before you. The following firefighters have successfully passed all requirements per East Chicago Fire Department Civil Service Commission rules and regulations for promotion and stand highest on the Civil Service eligibility list for promotions, and they are District Chief Jesse Becerra, District Chief Stephen Snyder, and Captain Mark Escobedo. I recommend that District Chief Becerra be promoted to Assistant Chief effective October 9th, 2018, with his 6-month probationary period waived due to serving in the capacity of temporary Assistant Chief uninterruptedly for over 27 months. I recommend District Chief Snyder for promotion to Assistant Chief, effective October 9th, 2018, with a 6-month probationary period, beginning on October 9th. And finally, I recommend Captain Escobedo for promotion to District Chief, effective October 9th, 2018, with his 6-month probationary period.
Is there a motion to accept and approve the letter from Chief Cerna?
I make a motion.
Second. Any questions?
I have none.
Any questions? If there are no questions, we'll take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you, board members.
All right. It's now our building department. We will turn it over to the building department and Attorney Smith.
Good evening, Mr. President, members of the board. As you can see from our list, we have some new and status demolition matters. Just to make sure I'm acting within the correct parameters of your instruction, Mr. President, you would like us to call attorneys first, and then people that are owners or people that are here present for the property.
That is correct.
All right, so the first matter would be the actual first matter, 1026 138th, please. I believe that Attorney Kara Bikela was here. She is representing the bank that has a first mortgage on the property and has filed a mortgage foreclosure on the property. We've explained to her that the position of the building department is to enter the order as presented based upon the condition of the property. It's boarded up, open and broken windows as well, trash in the yard. Part of the roof is missing or damaged. The water's been off for some time. She understood that we would be recommending that, has no objection, and then we would reset it for status / bidding on January 23rd, which I believe there's 5 Wednesdays in January. Would this be the, I think the 4th is the 23rd, so would that be the date?
That sounds like the second, whatever the 4th
That's the date we put last
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure. So,
Second and fourth.
so yeah, it would be the January 23rd would be set for status / bids for 1026 138th. Right, 12319 would be the date for status / bids. The address is 1026 138th. All right. The next one with an attorney would be 4722 Euclid. And that owner, this is just the garage. This garage is in significantly poor condition. The Dragoviches are the owner, however, there's an estate involved. Mr. Kasmerek entered his appearance today. We have that. He understood that we were going to be entering the order and also continuing it for status / bids to January 23rd of 19. He also indicated that he may be tearing it down. The estate may be tearing it down itself. I would like to at least introduce you to Mr. Mendoza, if he's still here, Mr. Raul Mendoza, who is a neighbor, and he wanted to be heard on the matter today. Go ahead, Mr. Mendoza.
Yeah. My name is Mr. Raul Mendoza, and I live at 4718 Euclid. For the last 3 years, I've been calling code enforcement and applying so they could tear this garage down. I also talked to Copeland regarding this, 3 years ago, and I have had no satisfaction. And I have a lot of animals going in, cats and all that. And I called animal control, and I also brought some pictures that I would like to present so you could see them. regarding the garage. I don't know, like, pass it down to you.
Yeah, you can bring them up.
You know, you can go from left to right.
Sure, sure.
It's been the last 4 years that I've been trying to get this garage teared down. Neighbors are complaining about it, and they're always telling me that they're going to fix it. They don't fix all this, put plywood, or I know the owner's deceased, but somebody's paying taxes, you know, like I pay taxes.
Okay.
You know, so I would, you know, like to see it tore down. Now he's put a truck in there. It's been sitting there. He has a vehicle in the garage too. It's ridiculous. I can't even go in my backyard and enjoy it, you know. I had to put a fence so I don't have to see this, you know.
Okay. Well, thank you for your comments, and you can see it's in the process now. There's been a push to get all this taken care of now, so you've been patient, but it is in our process, and we take neighbors' comments very seriously because
I was raised in East Chicago, and I love East Chicago.
Sure.
You know, and I want to stay here, you know. But something like this, you know, kind of like makes me want to move, but I don't want to.
It is in our process, and regardless if the bank is under foreclosure or not, that doesn't affect what we're going to do to get this taken care of. So now you have a time frame.
Yeah. Now the last response I heard from a party was they're going to tear it down. The owners.
Well, that has nothing to do with our process. Our process starts a time frame to start to finish, and so now this is the beginning of them getting in the process. If they don't tear it down, the city comes right in and or make the repairs. So it's now the difference now from anything you've heard before is this new on our list, and it has a time definition to it.
Because their excuse always is, well, we don't have the money.
Yeah, but again, that's neither here nor there now because the city does, and we will do what we have to do. So I appreciate your comments and coming out.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And feel free to call James for a status update from the building department from time to time, but this is now officially in our process. It will be taken care of.
Thank you.
And Mr. President, just to reemphasize that, and you know this, I think, but that when we do hear people that say, oh, we're going to knock it down ourselves, I think as you just stated, that doesn't slow down us from bidding it out.
That's right.
So that if the property owner doesn't knock it down themselves, the city's ready to step in and do it.
That's right.
Okay. Next matter with an attorney present, Mr. President and Board, is 4313 Ivy Street. I believe both Mr. Anderson, who represents Countrywide, and the property management company M&T Mortgage is here, and also Mr. Reyes, the owner, left. Okay. The good thing about this story is the mortgage company didn't know where Mr. Reyes was, and he showed up tonight, and they were able to get together and exchange information. This is a property on Ivy Street, pretty nice property, had a fire in June. We found out tonight that Mr. Reyes has been working with State Farm. Ms. Cantor and I are both going to we're going to send a letter to State Farm advising them of the city's interest in any insurance proceeds. I believe that the mortgage company is also going to be now working with Mr. Reyes to make sure that those repairs are made. However, we've let both Mr. Anderson's client and Mr. Reyes know that we are going to recommend that the order be entered this evening, and that it will be set for bid/status on January 23rd of 2019. And at this point, I'll turn it over to Mr. Anderson if he wants to say anything further.
I have nothing further. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So we would just ask that again, we'll ask formally at the time that the board wants to hear all the motions, but that'll be our position.
That'll be fine.
All right. Thank you. And I believe that does it for attorneys. I will I believe I have several owners or persons with substantial property interests that may be here that we can address. The first one is 3011-30 Dickey Road. I believe George Michaels was here. I don't know if he still is. No? This is Michaels Bar on Dickey Road. It's under a contract, and we've agreed to continue that to November 28th of 18 to determine whether or not transfer has occurred.
Okay.
All right. Next matter with someone present is 4436 Todd. These are under the new demolition still. Miss Fatima Rodriguez is present here. I believe she's here. Miss Rodriguez has owned this property along with 4434, which she lives in next door. She bought this property on contract from an entity, I believe Mr. Wisniewski was involved in it, and Mr. Marich, Mirko Marich from Benchmark. And she has indicated that her and her husband's plan has been to fix up the house that they live in at 4434 and then move on to 4436. I've indicated to her that the photos, and she's acknowledged that the house is in pretty bad shape. It's got missing windows, a rotting porch, and she's aware of that. The position of the building commissioner is going to be to enter the order. She'd like to enter into a rehab agreement and an inspection, so I'm going to direct her over to James as soon as we're done here. And that would be the position of the building commissioner, which would be to enter the order, set it over for status for January 23rd, and potentially for bids on that date.
Okay.
Are you in agreement with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, and Mr. Portolatino will help you. Thank you.
Okay, so just please make sure she understands what all this means, James, entering and everything. Okay.
Yes, thank you. Seems like James is on it. All right. Next matter I have is 3508 First Street. Mrs. Bontatua is here again. Miss, I'm sorry. Miss, thank you, I misspoke. Miss Bontatua is here. And you may recall that she had some issues, and the garage is in pretty poor shape. The upside is that Miss Bontatua has been making some interesting progress, and that is she has talked to two contractors that James had given her, or given her a list, and she contacted two of them. She has indicated that she's got a couple. Whoops. Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I keep on calling.
You did.
Yeah, and not one answer from him.
Gotcha. But she contacted two contractors, and she has received some information from Menards, and also another bid that's indicated what she has to save up money-wise to start the repairs. So I think that's some progress, and she's asked to give her a little bit more time to save up some money to potentially enter an agreement to contract with those contractors. And so I indicated to her if we set it over for status on January 23rd, if that would be enough time, and she indicated that she believed that would be helpful. So we are going to continue it to January 23rd of 19, as long as the board's okay with that, and Ms. Bontatua, I believe, is as well.
That's fine.
All right? Okay, thank you, Ms. Bontatua. The next matter before the board would be 3922 Parish Avenue Garage. This is on the continued demolitions. Mr. Morales, I believe, was here, apparently, and he had a permit. We can continue it. How long, James? Do you want November or do you want January? So January 23rd of 19 for that property. Next matter is 3926 Parish Avenue, which is right below that. Mr. Andrade is present. He has shown me some pictures showing the new door and some tuck pointing, Mr. Andrade. And he's also shown me a document showing that the garage door is going to be installed on October 27th. So instead of entering the order of demolition, what we'd like to do is allow some time to get that done and continue it just till November 28th, provided Mr. Andrade has no objection to that, and he believes by that time that he'll be able to call for final inspection for James. So, yes. Mr. Andrade, do you have anything to add?
No, it was a special order door, and that's why it shows that I had already paid $600 deposit. It's ordered. It's at the overhead door, and on the 27th of October, it'll be installed. Okay. And that was the last of it. When they originally inspected, I had a damaged gutter, and it was flaky paint around and a little tuck pointing, so all that minor stuff's been done. It's just, waited on the door. But like I said, the 27th of October it'll be installed.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Andrade, November 28th.
Okay.
And if you'd like to call for final inspection by then, just give James a call. But he wanted to look at those pictures and just talk to you about it, because he didn't have it down as a permit. So that one will be November 28th. Next matter is 3805 Pulaski. The Lozanos were here. I don't think they are any longer. And they've indicated that they don't have the money to repair it, and they understand that we're going to bid it for demolition, so that's going to be the status of that. It'll probably come off the status, Chris. It'll just be bid out. Okay. Did I miss anyone? Any other address? Sir, you're 4513 Bering. Mr. Catras? Yes. Okay. This is a new one, so let me pull that file. Mike?
I did get the notice on the 10th of October, and I made right-of-way efforts to take care of the list of concern to the city, which we have begun. One of the lists was the commercial downspouts, which has been taken care of, the fascia, which is in progress. We're replacing the rotted wood and rewrapping it with aluminum. We've custom ordered everything, and they say some minor tug pointing, which will start after we finish the soffits. The building does have a permit.
Does it have a permit?
Yes, it does. It's slow in progress. It's my personal building. I am a contractor, but I get been so busy with other customers' obligations before I take care of my own. But I do have pictures of the work.
Great.
You can see the scaffolding. This is the fascia we already replaced. I know I got gutters.
Yeah.
The gutters, new wood for the fascia in the back.
Okay, I'll show those to the board. Why don't you give me that bottom
Sure,
one too? Yeah,
sure.
take
You
it.
could take all of those.
These are, when were these taken, Mr. Kessler?
Yes, actually yesterday.
Okay, so these are the updated photos from when we have. James, are you aware that?
The inspector came by a few days, and his concern was that we had plywood, and that was the concern. The basement level is plywood just to keep people from breaking in, but we do have electricity, we have running water in the building, we keep it lit up at
Is
nighttime.
anyone living in the basement?
No, it's still,
Is it laundry down there or anything like that?
no, there's laundry hookups, but there's no laundry.
Yeah, I think the biggest concern on sometimes when those are boarded up, if there's a fire or anything, is there, like.
And you know what? This is a fireproof building. This is a Flexicore masonry building. You cannot burn it down, just to let you know.
And so what's the plan for the plywood on are those windows that it's covering or?
Yes, windows. It's just a basement, and I came with an idea, if you like, because above the plywood windows is aluminum siding. I could paint the plywood white, so it's not as
You'd have
noticeable.
to go with James, you'd have to probably discuss, that's probably not for here, but I think what we need to do is just set this over for status, because it sounds like work's being done, and then you should probably have a conversation with James, or make an appointment to go see him and go over that plan, unless there's any questions from the board.
Yeah, I think, James is going to more or less create the list or modify the list. I know you have a list. The city generally does not accepting any type of plywood, but again, that's more of a conversation that you would have with him
It's just
outside
the
of this
concerns
meeting.
from break-in. We do have security in the building, and if somebody does get in, it does set and does call the police department.
Okay, well, like I said, you'll have to kind of discuss that with James, and we'll hold it over to give you some time, though.
Great, I appreciate that.
What are you saying,
I think we'll just
November?
set it for status.
Okay.
James, you want November 28th for a status? Okay, we'd probably say November 28th then for status to allow Mr. Catras to speak with James and give us a full update on that date.
Sounds great.
Okay, do you want those pictures back?
The city can hold on to them if they
Great,
want.
we will. Yeah, we'll put them in the file.
Sure,
Thank you,
thanks.
sir. Okay. And then I think we had somebody from Main. Chris, did you know how we're going to handle that one on Main Street?
Before he enters the order, he just needs to talk to James about this 3830 Main, but if he wants to come up and address the board.
Sure. The next one would be 3830 Main. Strange thing about this is it didn't make the agenda, and so, but he does have a letter setting it for today, and so I'm going to let it's in a trust currently, right?
Yeah,
Asamovic?
Yes.
The Asamovic Trust, and I'll let this gentleman speak to the board. I believe what's going to happen is we're going to have him set an appointment with James to go over and see what he can do.
Is this also known as Bird's Tavern?
That's right. That's right. As I speak with James, we haven't done any action on the building, so I promise that we're going to get it going and get it done what we need to, and participate in the facade program and call some contractors and just get it where we need to be. So.
Could you say your name?
Nick Akamovich.
Nick Agamovic.
Yeah.
And I think what we'll do is set it for the November date. 28th.
Right, because this has come up a couple times, at least once, for sure. So we've got to, this is in our main thoroughfare. We're doing a lot of investment in the area. You can see what's going on in the other blocks. Right in your footprint, so this cannot drag on. You got to have that conversation, come to agreement, and we've got to see some action like right away on this. So I don't want this going past that without something very concrete. This is it for this, okay?
Yep,
we got it.
All right.
So we will. So Mr.
November 28th. November 28th, we should have an application already in for the facade and have that before, so that with the contractors and giving their proposals so that we could have approvals by then.
Okay.
I mean, I want to see. We do have an order of demolition after. It hasn't been bid out.
Okay, well, and again, and I don't know the extent of the work, but the facade is only going to cover so much, you know, and it only covers front-facing facade, so that's not the end game. And before the planning department, I would hope, approves a facade, that there will be a plan for everything, because the city is not going to do the facade and the balance of the work isn't done, and then you're looking at the dilemma of, do you demolish or do you not demolish? So it has to be a coordinated, comprehensive package that goes beyond the facade to get everything done that needs to get done. But appreciate you coming out, definitely. Yes. All right. But I just don't want to rely on that facade, and that's the end of it. It's everything.
That doesn't satisfy everything.
Exactly. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. President, I believe that's all the properties where people or attorneys are present. So at this point, unless the board has any questions of myself or Mr. Portalatin, we're prepared to make a motion to the board.
Kevin, if I may, I think there's one man waiting.
No, that's Mr. Mendoza. He spoke. He's a neighbor for the garage. But thank you, Richard. I think we're good. Nobody else?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we're good.
All right. So we've already moved to continue certain matters to November for status, so that would be the first motion I would make. And would the board like me to just make that motion and act? Would you like to act on it, or would you just like me to go forward with the whole?
Just go forward with the whole.
Okay. So the first motion we make would be continue those matters to November 28th of 18 that we've already mentioned. That would include 4513-15 Bering, 3011-30 Dickey Road, 3830 Main, 3926 Parish. Those would all be continued to November 28th. As for the new demolitions, 1026 138th Place, 4863 Bering, 1914 Columbus Drive, front and garage, 4722 Euclid Avenue, garage only, 4760 Euclid. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll skip 4760. We'll hold on that because I'll do another motion for that. 3718 Hemlock, garage only. 4313 Ivy Street, 412 Lilac Street, 3805 Main, 4862 Northcott, rear only, 4436 Todd, and 447 Vernon. As to those properties, Mr. President, we would make a motion to enter the order of demolition due to the condition of the property as presented to the board and the fact that we do have good service on those properties of owners or those with a substantial property interest.
Is there a motion to accept the recommendation of the attorney as stated?
I so move on. I second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions?
None.
Any questions?
None.
There are none. We'll take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
As to 4760, and thank you, Mr. President and Board. As to 4760 Euclid, we would like to notify the Board that that matter has been in compliance. The brick wall has been prepared, and everything is good to go on that, and it can be removed from the list. So we are going to inform you that we are going to rescind the order of demolition, and that will be done. I'm sorry. We're going to remove it from the demolition list. I just want to let the board know that the owner did the work before we even came to before you, which is great news. So that will be off the list. As to the continued demos, those matters that those persons that are not here and present, what we're going to do, and a lot of times what's happened in those is that there are a lot of those garages from the last time. In fact, most of them are the garages. We are going to simply move forward with either bidding them. There are a couple that are going to be closed files because the demolition order, or I'm sorry, the owners come into compliance, and there's a few that have been continued to January 19. I can list the continuances if you'd like, or I'm not sure how you want to handle the statuses.
Well, we can.
I can just either go through each of them if you want.
Well, we already went through the ones that are being continued that
Correct.
had people here. You're saying there are more continuances that were not here?
So I went through the new demo list on the agenda, Mr. President. There's new demos, which I just finished, and then we have continued demos, some of which we've gone through.
Okay.
but others that we haven't touched yet.
Okay, well, you
If I may, I think it'd be good for the record just to have them down as to which,
We'll be happy to do that.
what you want for them.
Yes, we'll be happy to do that. Then going in order, and I will move this along, Mr. President. 3018 Alder Street Garage. No work has been done. We are going to bid this for demolition. The demolition order was already entered by the board. 4931 Bering Avenue. The permit was issued to Champion Tech Services on October 8th, and work has begun. This will be continued to January 23rd of 19. 3820 Butternut Street. The permit has been issued. Work is in progress. This will be continued to January 23rd of 19. 3916 Butternut. Mr. Hernandez last time did not object to the demolition. The order was entered. This will be bid out. 3932 Butternut Street, garage only. There was a claim that there was work being done on the property. However, Mr. Portalatinez reported that no work has been done, and this will be bid out for demolition. 1605 Columbus Drive East, garage only. I'm happy to report that Mr. Novoa self-demolished the garage, and this file will be closed. 3826 Drummond Street. Mr. Chacon has been issued a permit. This matter and work will begin soon. This matter will be continued till January 23rd of 2019. 4840 Drummond Street Garage. Unfortunately, no work has been done on this property, and this matter will be bid out for demolition. Similarly, 3832 Elm Street Garage. No work has been done on this property after the demolition order was entered by this board, and this will be bid for demolition. 3920 Euclid Avenue, garage only. Mr. Gonzalez has begun work. Work is in progress. This will be continued until January 23rd of 2019 for a status. 4450 Euclid Avenue. This property, as you know, that's a pretty large property. This is about the front building. A permit has been issued and a roof has been replaced and siding has been installed. We'll continue this matter until January 23rd of 2019 for status. 3430 First Street, garage only. A permit has been requested. Work is in progress, and this matter will be continued until January 23rd, 2019 for status. 3508 First Street, we already addressed. 3812 First Street, garage only. Work is in progress. The front wall has been repaired, and this matter will be continued until January 23rd of 2019. 3713 Grand Boulevard. The garage has been demolished, and this will be removed from the list for compliance, and the demolition order will be rescinded. Another good story for the city. 3735 Grand Boulevard, garage only. Mr. Fernandez has applied for a permit. Work is in progress. There's been a new roof, and framing members have been installed. This will be continued till January 23rd, 2019 for progress. 5022 Melville. There has been some interest in this by the Simpsons for becoming a program partner with Hardest Hit. However, at this point, no work has been done, and this will be bid for demolition. 4428 Olcott. No work has been done on this property. The board has already ordered the matter to be demolished, and this will now be bid. 4814 Olcott Avenue, house and garage. There's been an indication by Mr. Driscoll, the attorney on this property, that the owner would like a rehab and will fix the property. However, that has not been accomplished yet, and this will be bid out. The last property is 3905 Pulaski. Mr. Rodriguez, the Rodriguezes have already re-roofed the property, and the work is nearly completed. The demolition will be dismissed for as a result of compliance, and the owner is about to finalize the work, and we will rescind the order. So I think as going through that, you can see that all those properties we did about a month ago, probably a good 60 to 65% are actually under repair already, which is great news.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't have to do anything for that.
I don't believe so,
Right.
Mr. President.
All right, thank you for that report. There is no old business in front of this. Any more audience participation? Any more comments from the audience?
The addition to the agenda.
Right, I'm coming up to that right now. 4728 Magoon, release of lien.
It's actually 2228 Magoon. 4228 Magoon.
4228 Magoon. And Okay. Well, we have a resolution in front of us in our packets, 4228 Magoon, for a releasing the lien on the property. Is there a motion to accept and approve the resolution?
I make a motion. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Are there any questions?
I have none.
If there are no questions, we'll take a vote. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. We'll all have to sign that before we leave today. Is that no further business, right, Mr. Monstro? We're good? Okay, our next regular meeting will be Wednesday, November 14th at 5 p.m. There's nothing else in front of us. We will take a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right. All in favor? Aye?
Aye.
All right, meeting is adjourned. Motion carried. Thank you, gentlemen. Do you have the original, Dina, for that release of lien?
I don't. I left mine downstairs, but any one of these will do, unless Mr. Marshall has it.
Mr. Moore, did you have a copy of the release of lien?
Yes.
I wrote on mine.
No, I do. They had paid it, and it just never got released. And it showed up, it didn't show up in the county, but it showed up in the title search.
Okay.
So that's why we had to do a document.
We got it. I got hit by a car.
There's another one too, right?
Have that, there's a release also. Do you have the release?
No, I don't have it. I need the release as well.
Yeah, okay. And then these both go.
No, mine likes. Sure.
Does he?
Yeah, it's.
I have originals. Take.
That's the one we're signing?
Yeah, this one, and then both of these go to Dean. Oh, you signed that one? Oh, okay. Dina, you have one.